Ooh, that's a way to start a video, huh? Good morning, everybody. So I've been working, and it feels like every day. I feel like I live there. I keep telling my boss that we should just put cots in the back of our building so that way, it might save us some gas money instead of going home for a couple hours. We could just crash there. But um, yeah. So I was thinking today about, well, not just today, but most days about, which is probably not healthy, a new Declaration of Independence. I was reading through that thing once before, and it's crazy how that these are the words that I'm reading. Like, these are the things that we have in place. These are the same reasons that we broke off and wanted to form our own nation are the same things that we're facing right now. Like, when the corruption gets too high, when all this stuff is just going on, like, I mean, do we need to, like, bring it back? I mean, I wouldn't even rephrase most of that stuff. I mean, it's the same exact thing that we're facing now. It's tyranny. It's tyranny from people in power. So, oh, I need to turn my chat on. Give me a sec. Morning, Dingo. All right, you got some people coming in. So if we were to make a new Declaration of Independence, what would you like to have thrown in there? I mean, I really like going back through and revisiting uh, a lot of this stuff, like Declaration of Independence, the Bill of Rights. I mean, I think we should go back through. It's just all this stuff needs updated. It all needs updated. This is so these are things from hundreds of years ago, written by dudes that still thought that slavery was cool. So I don't really, or that women shouldn't vote and all this other stuff. So maybe they weren't like the best people to really like write all this stuff. I mean, they had some good ideas, but I just think that maybe, since the progression of our nation, maybe we should just kind of update that every couple hundred years or so. Good morning, Raider. Yeah, so that's just where I was at. Hey, Natural Progressive. I keep seeing you everywhere. I love this. We should, you've got your own YouTube channel, right? Like, we should get together. We should do like a live stream sometime, if you're up for it. The Tea Party was protesting tax law and threw East India Trading Company tea into the ocean. Destruction of private property kicked off America. Yeah. I'm not like saying like I want to, let's secede, you know what I mean? But I want to secede from the corruption. Like, I want to, that's why I think like the independent party, that's why I'm still an independent. I like independence and freedom and, all that stuff that supposedly we have here. But I want to claim, I want to reclaim our independence from, you know, independence from fossil fuels, independence from corruption in our politics, independence from, you know, capitalism and corporatism and all this other stuff that we've got going on, and just saying, we're going to stop, and I'm not going to be a part of this. I'm not going to be a part of this. This beast that you have built, I'm not going to be a part of it. We aren't going to be a part of it anymore. We're not going to enable you to be an asshole anymore. Good morning, Garden. We're just talking revolution early in the morning before I gotta go to work. It always makes me think of that SpongeBob episode where he's like, we're gonna dismantle the establishment board by board. Yeah, but that's where I'm at. I mean, because when you just look around and you just see so much wrong with everything. And it's not just like, little things that are, on the fringes of how our government works, but this goes to the very core of everything that is wrong with America and the world, because we inflict this on all other countries, so most other countries. Garden's gonna call the FBI. Well, it wouldn't be the first time somebody in our group has had that happen. But yeah, I mean, when you look around, everything's just rotten to the core. It's time to start thinking about rebuilding, like the foundation. I can't slap a paint job on a house when the foundation is rotten. Eliminate lobbying. John says, good morning, Bluebell. John says, eliminate lobbying, eliminate military-industrial complex, repeal Citizens United, enact term limits. I could go on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those would be a great start. Jetta needs to visit Iowa and New Hampshire to be a contender. Has he done this? I don't think he's done it yet, but he probably will. I mean, if he's really serious about running, he'll get there. I think right now he's trying to focus on, it looks like he's focusing on workers, because he went to Kentucky, to the Teamster Hall or whatever it was, and then he went to Detroit, which I haven't watched that rally yet. But yeah, it looks like he's focused on uniting workers, which is something like, where Hillary bailed on when she ran, all the places where she sucked at. He's going to go in there and try to get those people, which I like the tactic. I don't know about, yeah, Bluebell said lukewarm on Ojeda. Oh God, there's some things he's excellent on. And then other stuff, I'm just like, dude, what are you even talking about? So I'm just going to give him some time to, he's still new. He's still doing, putting his policy. Once I get more information, just at this stage, it's no rush. Once I get his, more policies and stuff. But, yeah, I'm with you. Lukewarm. Yeah, Joe said, it's not enough to be independent from the power structure. They must be defeated by taking the source of their power. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is, like, we're enabling them. We're giving them our labor and our money and our time and our energy, and it's just like, no, I'm not gonna enable you anymore. Like, we have to, like, cut that off. We're not going to. I mean, this is like what you have to do with drug addicts. It's like, we're not going to keep giving you money so you can go out and do these things. I'm not feeding your addiction anymore. Okay, you're not welcome in my house. You're not welcome to my money. So, I'm cutting you off. Yeah, Garden said most people are still enslaved by consumerism. Yeah, and it's a weird thing. You'd think it wouldn't be that hard considering how broke everybody is, and that, most people can't afford to buy into the myth of consumerism anymore. But I guess it's like, it's the thing with, like, mainstream media, that what they do is, when you know something is true, but then when you see, like, this myth that they lay out that everything's fine, or, it's just like, it's just you. It's not everybody. It's just you. You're the only one that thinks these things. And then it makes you feel, kind of crazy. You're like, well, I guess it's not that bad, But, when I was younger, growing up, I couldn't sit there and say, well, down with capitalism, but I knew that capitalism had failed me. It hadn't done anything for anybody in my neighborhood. But could I, articulate that or wrap my mind around that? No, I still thought, this was some personal moral failing. So most people are deeply in debt. Yeah, that's how people are functioning now. credit cards, payment plans, you know, 2, 3, 4 jobs, side hustles, scrapping, that kind of thing. Yeah, I saw something. I didn't watch the whole thing, but it was a video, and this guy, it was basically, he mashed up an episode of Hoarders with Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. I'd have to watch the whole thing to see, if it was any good, but the first couple of minutes of it was hilarious because they were showing just these rich people homes, and and it was dubbed over with like audio from Hoarders, and it was just like, it's just all too much. It's too much. I can't. How can you live? I can't live with this person anymore. They just hoard too much. Look at all this, and it shows like all their yachts and stuff. But it is. It's hoarding. If it was anything else, we'd be like, you have a mental condition. If it was shoes or if it was cats, like steps would be taken. But since it's money, it makes sense, right? That's capitalism. The problem is most people think capitalism is a good thing. Like, yeah, like it's like betting the house. The house is always going to win in capitalism. You're not you're going into, and it's a gamble whether or not you win or whether or not you lose. But even when you win, you don't win. Because the people that are in charge, the people that own the machines, they're the only ones that get rich. Unless you own a machine, you're not going to get rich off it. 100% capital gains tax. Either capitalists put all their money back into society to create goods and jobs, or we take it to build the green grid. Yeah, yes. And also, I would like something along the lines of, here's one thing that they do here. They cut taxes, and I say here, but I know this happens everywhere. They cut taxes. They promise us jobs. No jobs. Or they poison our water and they promise us jobs and no jobs. There's never any follow-up, and there's never any repercussions for them promising us a service in exchange for something and us not receiving it. To me, that sounds like theft. That's theft. You promised us this, we promised you that, you didn't hold up your end of the bargain. And nobody holds them accountable. Nobody looks into whether or not jobs were even created. Or, so there needs to be accountability. There needs to be accountability there. Either you go back and you pay the taxes, or you do whatever it is that, or create those jobs, one or the other. Because we're not gonna keep giving you something for nothing. But why would they look into that? Because they're all on the same side. Yeah, Schultze, like the stock market. The Dow is up. Cool. Guess what? I'm broke as fuck. Yeah. Oh yeah, GDP went up here. They're all praising themselves and circle jerking over the fact that GDP went up. But guess what else went up? Poverty. Huh, isn't it weird how that goes hand in hand? It's almost as if when they get richer, we get broker. Oh, you can hear my train. Oh, I love trains too. Until they started driving by like every 30 minutes or so. It took me a while to get used to it. I used to live like way up in the country, and there wasn't any sound. Now I live across from town hall. I hear police and fire department and emergency alarms and trains and planes and buses, and oh, it's so noisy here. Oh, Schultze, man, you're feeling it too. Mac and cheese and TP. If corporate executives move jobs. Oh, hi, Triana. Triana. I know I'm messing up your name every time I say it, but welcome. Good to see you. Let's see. If a corporate executive moves jobs to another country, they should be stripped of their U.S. citizenship Yeah, like how are you going to move your job? How are you going to operate a business? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Then you need to move over there too, so you can operate your business. I don't know. I'm not totally opposed to that. No, I mean there's no borders when it comes to business and these corporations, is there? I mean we have borders and fences and walls, but these corporations not so much. They don't. They have no allegiance to any particular group of people or country. They peddle that to us, patriotism about your country. This country should hate this country, and these people should bomb these people. But for them, there's no, it's just money. It's just money. Oh, things are getting better now. That's okay, good. Okay. Yeah, I hate that. I mean, I know a lot of people are struggling like that, so I mean, I just hate it when that happens. No borders for pollution. Yeah, I mean, that's something that I'm kind of embarrassed that it took me that long to understand that, because when I was thinking about all the pollution in my state, I was thinking about the pollution in my state. And then when I started thinking about it, I was like, that pollution doesn't hit the border and just say, well, got to turn back, guys. Come on, lead. Like, we can't go over to Kentucky because they have different laws. No, everything. And when you look at like the South, that's probably why they have so many problems down there. Because I mean, you got to think everything's getting flushed down there between all of us up north, flushing all of our pollution downstream to them. And then you got the Gulf with their oil spills and everything else that's going on down there. I mean, it's no wonder that the South is absolutely in such devastation. People running to the U.S. are running from our policies. Oh, that's a really good point, Bluebell. A people's history in the United States. People have tried to do the independence things, and the cops and the army move in and kill them. So good luck with that. No, I'm not going like, I'm not trying to secede or anything like that. But I just want to, I don't want to enable the corruption anymore. That's all. The southern states have been considered a sacrifice. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Just wash your hands. They're just a bunch of, you know, stupid racists. Just go in and do whatever it is that you want to do and take what you want to take and fuck them. Yeah, people are taking so many antidepressants, it's showing up in streams and rivers. Why are we all so depressed? Is it because we're disconnected from each other? We live paycheck to paycheck. We're working too much to spend time with friends or family. You know, turn on the TV and the TV tells us about how screwed up we are and that if we just bought their product, we'd finally be happy. We see all the sickness that is, going around. Everything is just terrible, but we don't like think that we can do anything about it. So yeah, tonight on Sick Sad World, capitalism, America. We are depressed because we know it's happening. Yeah, you walk out your front door. That's why. The farm runoff from Mississippi's river is worse than the oil spill. Oh, I bet. I mean, you gotta think about all that. Oh gosh, I mean, you think about all the sludge. Just Ohio. Oh, all the stuff all the runoff from Ohio that gets washed down to here is bad. But then you mix that with all the pollution we throw in there, and then we send it on down the river. You know, it ain't good. It ain't good. Yeah, there's so many reasons for depression, and it's just not, this isn't a chemical imbalance. That's the problem, is they're treating it like a chemical imbalance that, these are people that are sick. No, these are people that live in sick conditions. Like, we have a reason to be depressed. Like, that's what I'm getting at. Like, we have a reason. You can put people on antidepressants all day long, but it's not going to make their lives any better. So what's so crazy about this? Oh, hey, Lisa. Thanks for stopping in. People dying from tooth infections? Yeah. Life got better when you completely shut off the TV. Yeah. I'm telling you, it is, and it's not even like a conscious thing. I mean, even when you know what the TV will do to you, it's hard because it's like this subliminal. They use all these different subconscious techniques to just like get you feeling a certain way. I don't watch TV. I don't want TV. I feel so much better when I'm disconnected from that thing. And even with the internet, I even you gotta be careful with that. So anxious and angry, yeah. I went. Sometimes I'd still get depressed though. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you like when I first started learning about this stuff, it was like super depressing. But I just kept learning and working my way through it because I was getting depressed because I didn't see like what we could do to fix it. You know what I mean? Like the powerlessness kind of thing. But then I would get angry because I could see that there was a way. Like it doesn't have to be this way. And sometimes I'll still go through because it's hard not to feel. It's hard not to mourn for all the things that are wrong, like people that are dying from lack of health care, or unarmed people getting killed, or by police, our military industrial complex, the genocide of people overseas. I mean, the destruction of our ocean. I mean, it's hard not to let that. If it didn't get to you, how could you not? Or sometimes, there was a couple years ago, I was just driving through the state and I was looking at it and I was like, and I just started crying because I was like, these are businesses that have been open 60 years, closed down. I had to go sweep up heroin tubes at work from out of the parking lot. This is what I'm talking about. What happened to us and things? It didn't have to be this way. We had our mountains and we had such beauty around us, and then we just trashed it. And that's the other thing is like, I grow up with all these Christians and, Jesus created the world for you. Well, what'd you do with his gift? You shit on it. You threw oil all over it. You killed all the animals. You scraped off the mountains. What'd you do to it? You put poison in the water. What'd you do? You didn't have to do that. You imagine that somebody give somebody a gift, they just take it and they just be like, just slam it on the ground, step on it. That's what we did. Graham, hey, good to see you. So that's why I would really love, but I don't know how much the Christians here would really listen to me because I'm not a, Christian anymore, but I'd like to ask them about this stuff. Like, hey, what's going on? Jesus said, love all the people. Why aren't we loving these people? Why are we bombing them and killing? I don't remember that part. Stewards of earth, not owners. Yeah. Because no matter how bad it is, Jesus is coming. Yep. Jesus was a socialist. Yeah, like that's the thing. Jesus wanted to feed the hungry. Jesus wanted to heal the sick. We're not, for people that love Jesus an awful lot, we don't believe in any of the stuff that he said. There's a straight up death wave headed towards humanity, and most people are aware of it. Pathologies. Yeah, it probably does. Yeah. Unable to view the stream on my PC. Oh wait, what time is it? Oh crap. It's 12:20. Okay, so I'm going to have to put the revolution on hold for a few minutes, and I have to go to work. I'm going to try to do another live stream tonight, like around, hopefully I'll be home by midnight. We can pick it up again, but I still got to get ready and all that for work, so, gotta go make money for other people. You know how that goes. But it was really good seeing everybody, and thanks, Graham, for stopping in. Always good to see you. All right, time for your tea. I'm on Eastern time, so it'll be midnight. Probably 9 p.m. Pacific time. Oh, hey, Dire Straits. Good to see everybody. All right, so I'll catch y'all next time. Love ya. Hang in there. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this done.